On behalf of Voyager students and staff, I'd like to welcome our distinguished guests today and thank them for joining our Veterans Day program. In his Veterans Day program, President Dwight Eisenhower said that Veterans Day ought to be a day that veterans organizations, and the entire citizenry join hands in the common purpose of honoring our nation's veterans. Today, we at Voyager Elementary join hands with our veterans and recognize their sacrifice. Students, staff, guests, please stand for the presentation of our nation's colors.
America is our country. It is the place we call home. Our nation's name means freedom for people all over the world.
America is the pledge we say at school. It is a song we sing with our hands over our hearts. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem.
Through the
seated.
America is 50 states from the Atlantic coast to the Pacific Ocean and beyond. The United States of America. Some states are big, some states are small. 13 of the states are very old. The rest came later, one by one.
America is old barns and country roads, fields of corn and wheat, and farmers who work sunup to sundown. American farmers grow food that feeds families all over the world. And America is the prairie, tall grass, wind, and stars.
America is the stone walls of New England, the forest of the Northwest, the Osprey oysters of the Chesapeake Bay, and Minnesota winters 10 degrees below zero or sometimes colder.
The West and its ranches are part of this nation too, with 10-gallon hats and boots and spurs, with herds of cattle
and lassos in cowboys' hands. This is America.
America is a flag of stars and stripes. 50 stars for the 50 states we have now. 13 stripes for the 13 states that began our nation.
whose words bring wisdom to all who listen. And America is those of us who came later. Many kinds of people from many countries of the world. We are one family and one team.
America is teachers and their students in schools in every state, and miners and factory workers, artists and musicians, bakers and bakers, and millions of other people who work at many different kinds of jobs at every hour of the day and night. And people in cities who rush to and from work, in cars, in buses, in taxi cabs, on subways and fast trains, from New York City to Chicago to Los Angeles, This is America.
America is swamps and bayous of the deep south, and ponds that glimmer from east to west, and lakes so huge and deep they seem as big as an ocean.
America is rushing streams and creeks and brooks and rivers that are long and wide that bring our states together as one vast land from the Hudson to the Ohio to the Mississippi to the Columbia. This is America.
America is rugged mountains with caps of snow and deserts that are hot and dry, 110 degrees in the shade. It is Niagara Falls, the Grand Canyon, and sandy beaches to fly a kite on, or dig all the way to China. So much to see in every state. America is big trucks and wide horizons, and roads that take us east and west, north and south. And America is old towns with old names and new towns yet to be, that tell our history then and now. It is a nation where 50 states meet, where we are all one. America is a land where we are free to live, to speak out, to worship, to work, to play, to follow our dreams. This is America. Please join us in singing This Land Is Yours.
from the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, the Marines, and Coast Guard.
We salute those who have helped preserve our democracy and freedom. To you we say thank you. Please sing with us and stand during the song of your service branch.
Here they come, singing to me our God.
George Washington, Betsy Ross, Ben Franklin, Harriet Tubman, Abraham Lincoln, Eleanor Roosevelt, and Martin Luther King Jr. And holidays we call our own, like Thanksgiving in November, to honor the Pilgrims and the Native Americans on the 4th of July, when every summer in every state fireworks light up our sky.
America is letters and phone calls, emails and texts from family, from friends from the 50 states near and far.
Vacation and reunion. We connect across the rivers, across the mountains, across the miles, across America.
America is the stories of all of us told together, from continent to continent across the world. We are the nation whose name means freedom. America is our country. It's the place we call home. This is America.
for their fine singing today. I know we worked hard to practice a while. for those songs. I want to thank Mr. Jelke as well. He is on our Veterans Day Committee, along with Mrs. Blaser, for organizing this event today. And I want to thank Mr. Bill Riggs and Chuck Wenzel. They help us out every year with this beautiful music over here. Let's give them a quick hand. In just a bit, we will have our moment of silence, and we'll have some taps. We will stand for the retiring of the colors, and just a reminder as we exit the program this afternoon that we do so silently in reverence of our veterans. And so, in recognition of our veterans, please join me in a moment of silence. Please stand for the retiring of the colors.
Order.